I am new to the YouTube channel, especially with AGTube. Just to introduce myself a little bit, I am a 19-year-old doll collector and I have always loved American Girl dolls since I was a little girl. However, I never had the chance to actually own an 18-inch doll since my family didn't make as much money at that time, so I never received an actual American Girl doll since they are pretty expensive dolls. The only American Girl dolls I did own were two mini American Girl dolls, which were Mini Josephina and Kaya, and some Our Generation dolls. However, my dream was to always collect American Girl dolls in the near future, hoping that one day I could actually own a real one. As I grew older, I felt the need to leave that dream aside, thinking I was too old for them, which is quite silly. However, this last year I have learned that you are never too old to do things that you love. This is why I now collect American Girl. So I encourage you all to never leave your dreams aside, but to follow them. So let's get started and show you all my girls. So my first doll I ever bought was Kiera. I renamed her as Evelyn. This was my very first doll ever. I originally bought this doll so that one day I can give this doll to one of my future kids, and then I ended up wanting to buy more dolls for myself. I think it's mainly because it brought me back to those fun and easier times when I was a kid. So she's part of the reason I needed wanting to buy more dolls. I also do have an aesthetic and personality for each doll, but her aesthetic that I tried to shoot for was indie girl aesthetic. So her personality is also very unique and respectful of others. She loves listening to very unique songs and likes to express herself through her clothes. My second doll I did get is Maritza. I renamed her as Eliana. She was my first doll, technically, for myself. I got her at the pop-up store in California, and I chose her because she is my look-alike, and she just reminds me a lot of myself and how I would imagine my first kid to look like. And the type of aesthetic that I kind of went for her was boho style. I don't know if you could tell with her little hat and like her sweater and everything. She's wearing a skirt, but you can't really tell. But her personality is that she loves reading books, she has a soft voice, and she's sweet. She also loves pottery and nature, so that's Eliana. So yeah, I love her. My third doll that I got was at the American Girl doll store in California. So her name is Celine. She's obviously Courtney, but I renamed her Celine. And I just knew I had to get her mainly because of her cute curly hair and her adorable skirt and her like bangs and everything. And I just like the classic mold. And her aesthetic is retro style. I kind of wanted to keep her aesthetic in a way, so that's why I didn't want to undo her hair or her part of her clothes or anything like that. I just changed the shirt and added like jewelry pieces and a purse to her aesthetic. I did keep the skirt though and the shoes, just because I feel like that kind of goes with the retro aesthetic. But yeah, this is Celine. My fourth doll that I got is Melody. I renamed her by Serenity just because it just has a ring to it. She just reminds me of, I don't know, just Serenity just fits her for some reason. Just her face just fits her and everything like that. And I really wanted to get her because of her hair and her adorable face mold. I also love her background story. I feel like her aesthetic is more edgy. I will show you a full video of their outfits soon. But her personality is that she loves taking lots of pictures. She's very confident, and I see her as an Instagram influencer, so as a very motivating person for others. My fifth doll that I ever received was Kanani, and I renamed her by Ryan. I just feel like that really fits her perfectly. It just fits who she is and her style. So I have always actually dreamed as a kid to one day own an actual Kanani doll, because as a kid she was and is my favorite doll. I love her beautiful long silky hair and her beautiful hazel eyes. By far right now I feel like she is one of my favorite dolls at the moment. But anyways, her aesthetic is skater girl aesthetic. I don't know if you can tell or anything like that. It's kind of hard to tell since it is cut out a little bit. But I just wanted to go for a more tomboyish yet girly girl aesthetic for her, and I just feel like it fits her very well. The sixth doll that I received was Caroline, and I renamed her as Paige. I just think that goes really well with her. And I got her with Mary Grace. She was one of my childhood favorite dolls on my wish list as a kid. I just love how unique her hair is and her eyes are and how beautiful her curls are. And I just feel like I had to get her with Mary and Grace since they are both really beautiful dolls and I really, really wanted them. And her aesthetic for her, I'd say that she's a preppy girl. And and that she likes making jewelry and bracelets, love being around friends. She loves fashion and the color pink. She's also very social and has lots of friends and a very sweet person. And I just kind of see that as her personality. This is Mary Grace. I also bought her along with Caroline. I named her Aria, and I recently got her this year with Caroline. They were $160 each. They were $300 for both. It is a little bit pricey, but since they are both kind of pricier dolls, I thought it was worth it. And just in the condition they were in, they were like an almost new condition, so I decided to get them, both of them. And to talk about her style and her aesthetic and why I chose it is that I chose an artsy free spirit aesthetic just because of her outfit. She also loves traveling, and it just goes along with her. Last but not least, my 8th doll that I got was Truly Me 67. I named her Keisha, but I'm still debating on changing it to either Razia or Naomi. So if you do have any ideas, just kind of put it in the comments down below. I actually got her this year a few weeks ago. Me and my sister went to Marshall's and saw that there was a sale for only $30, and she was on sale for $30. I thought that was literally an insane price, and I had to get her. I just love how cute her curls are, and yeah, so her aesthetic is vintage country aesthetic, so I just thought that kind of went well with her. As of now, that is all of my dolls, and I only currently have 8 dolls, but I am planning to purchase way more. I'm looking to expand and grow my collection, and I am so excited to do that finally after so long and so many years. But thank you so much for watching. I really truly do appreciate the support in building my small channel. So I really hope you guys are able to subscribe and so we can become friends. I am really looking forward to it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.